Daily Words of God. God becomes flesh, not with the intention of allowing man to know his flesh, or to allow man to distinguish the differences between the flesh of God incarnate and that of man. Nor does God become flesh to train man's powers of discernment, and still less does he do so with the intention of allowing man to worship the incarnate flesh of God, thereby winning great glory. None of these things is the intention of God in becoming flesh. Nor does God become flesh in order to condemn man, nor deliberately to reveal man, nor to make things difficult for him. None of these things is the intention of God. Every time God becomes flesh, it is a form of work that is unavoidable. It is for the sake of his greater work and his greater management that he acts as he does, and not for the reasons that man imagines. God comes to earth only as his work requires, and only as necessary. He does not come to earth with the intention of simply looking around, but to carry out the work that he ought to do. Why else would he assume such a heavy burden and take such great risks to carry out this work? God becomes flesh only when he has to, and always with unique significance. If it were only for the sake of allowing people to have a look at him and to broaden their horizons, then he would, with absolute certainty, never come among people so lightly. He comes to earth for the sake of his management and his greater work, and in order that he might obtain more of mankind. He comes to represent the age. He comes to defeat Satan, and he clothes himself in flesh in order to defeat Satan. Even more, he comes in order to guide the entire human race in living their lives. All of this concerns his management, and it concerns the work of the whole universe. If God became flesh merely to allow man to come to know his flesh and to open up people's eyes, then why would he not travel to every nation? Would this not be an exceedingly easy matter? But he did not do so, instead choosing a suitable place in which to settle and begin the work that he ought to do. Just this flesh alone is of considerable significance. He represents an entire age, and also carries out the work of an entire age. He both brings the former age to an end and ushers in the new. All of this is an important matter that concerns God's management. And all of this is the significance of one stage of work that God comes to earth to carry out.